Hey, welcome back to Starfield. We are going to focus on Worlds Apart this time and get Barrett his power that he wants. That way we're able to dismiss him if we feel like it and tag along somebody else or just go solo. So, these things, I don't know if it's going to be different with, hey, stellar cartography. Visit 20 star systems. That's probably not going to be rare for much longer. Still weird that it says it thinks I'm playing Game Pass like I have the game. I don't know. Temple Sigma, though. That is where we are going. These are all the same. And I don't know if it's going to be different with Barrett along. But remember I said I did 2 of these temples off screen? Yeah, he's always on about Irvin. Like, if you've seen one temple, you've seen them all. It's just copy-paste how you get new powers. Although, I don't know, like, what's gonna happen with Barrett here. He did touch the artifacts before we ever did. So it would figure that he would be able to gain powers. Very moon-jumpy planet. Temple Sigma. I remember thinking Sigma was a cool word because of Mega Man X. Then we started learning about Sigma and calculus. Or was it trigonometry? I don't remember where we first learned about it. Now the problem with these temples is it's so hard to find the entrance. It could be anywhere. It could be over here, it could be all the way around on the other side. And they have like these little ways, like, see, this looks like an entrance, but how much you want to bet it's not? Yeah, it's not, see? It leads to just more walls. You gotta look for the entrance that has Magic Sparkle Star doorway in it. Barrett, where is it? So yeah, I have no intention of showing the remainder of the temples in the game. They keep popping up. Oh, here we go. Like, our mission list is full of these missions that say find the power on whatever planet. And all of them are this. It's just repeating this same stupid puzzle. I mean, it's not stupid, but after, like, the first time, it kind of is.
This is it. Just look at this place. Unbelievable. I'll follow your lead. Clearly.
Yeah, I know what to do, Barrett. It's kind of fickle, though. You gotta float into these stars. And you gotta be quick. You gotta find the next one and float right into it. And they start to go faster and faster. Like, you see how that one vanished and went somewhere else? Where is it? There it is. Like, that's the trickiest thing, is after you go through one, spotting the next one. Sometimes it's really easy because it's on screen. Other times it's hard. And the rings kind of push you around, too. You bump into them. So, like, the first couple times I did this, I was in here floating between the lights for like 20 minutes. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen here. Now that I've done it a few times, you just keep doing this until it works. The faster you can go, the better, because I think you do have to go faster eventually. And the music gets all like, I don't know how you describe that, but it makes you preemptively think you did it before you did. But the way that you know, the controller starts vibrating like crazy when you go through the last one. So this is why, like, I don't want to show all of these, because this is stupid, kind of. Maybe if it played Stadium Arcadium or something. Oh, there we go. Do we have to go through this? Like, we're gonna get the power if we do this. Barrett, come on! I don't know what happened. 200 experience.
I think
Parallel
everybody in
cell.
Constellation dreams of this moment.
Universe. This is Barrett, returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome.
There's 2 Barretts.
You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Which one of you is my Barrett?
Me. Accurate. I'm just, passing through.
One of you explain what's happening here?
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously.
What am I gonna do with 2 of you?
I'll be Barrett Prime. Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to communicate much anyway. Amundsen? Now I know you're not me. Hey, one of us has to keep it classy.
I meant to pick the other one.
Why stop at 2? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially per anomaly. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Not physically or mentally, but something else. Sorry, friend. You'll feel right as rain when I dissipate. Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
Things sound very different where you're from.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy? I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship.
Get ready for a fight.
We can handle this. On it.
Yep, this always happens. You fight a Starborn Guardian person after getting a power from a temple. And that can be a bit tricky, but... Double Barretts, man, that would be crazy if you met, like, your alternate universe self. That would actually be kind of cool. I'd be like, did you get married yet? And he'd be like, no.
Oh, yes!
Where'd he go? Is he hiding behind the snowmound? Oh! Energy weapon damage taken. Did you see that? One quantum essence and a partridge in a pear tree. I don't know. I really have no idea.
Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amundsen, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Good to know. I noticed.
Could you imagine if I just kept pulling other Barretts into existence? Forever? An entire universe full of me.
That doesn't seem possible. Did you try to do that?
Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. It's pretty exhausting in a way that's hard to describe. A second one of me seems... well, frankly, it seems like it would kill me. But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it would be. Makes me tired just thinking about it.
Doesn't seem possible.
True. How would I stand out in a crowd made entirely of myself anyway? Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just... me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
Can you still use your power?
Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give myself a headache. From myself. I'm my own migraine. I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him, or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
I don't want to talk about Irvin. He might like that or hate that, I don't know.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Hey, level 24. Well, we did just achieve the challenge for energy damage. Energy weapon dissipation reduced by 10%. Since we're taking that kind of damage, we might as well keep reducing it. I wonder, can we board that ship? Starborn Guardian. Does it have a ramp anywhere? That's only decoration. That's only in the morning. Alright. Ecliptic Bayonet. We can fast travel, right?
Look at this.
Ever feel like we're making history right here? Right now?
Let me just scoot my chair back. Alright, so we are focusing on getting rid of Barrett now, because he's been with us for a long time, and I want to try to flirt with that other girl. See, look at how many power from beyonds there are. That would get boring real fast if all we did was temple after temple after temple. Where? Yeah, I had a feeling it said talk with the other people. Talk with Andreja, that's who we want to talk to. Ask about another shift at Xenofresh too is in there. So yeah, we'll dismiss Barrett and we'll team up with Andreja again and see if we can get some more interactions that she likes or loves. And then the next time the flirt option pops up, we could try that. And that's how you get a girlfriend. No, I don't know. That's stupid.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Well, Barrett?
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long. We should get out there.
I think it's time we went our separate ways.
Good thinking. I've got plenty to do on my own, and so do you. Makes sense to split up for a bit.
There we go. Now we can actually do
Morale
something.
in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Andreja.
I'm not sure when things will feel safer. But we have not been attacked again. So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
The artifacts, the powers, the Starborn, it all seems to add up. Someone has to enter the Unity.
And you think it is just that simple? It would seem to me that verifying this is much like verifying the idea of an afterlife. If this is all true, as the Starborn say, then passing through the Unity will allow one to know the truth. But whomever does that will then never be able to report that truth back to the rest of us. What good then does it do us?
The existence of the Starborn here in our universe backs it up. It's been a mission learning truth. I like the first one.
Only because they claim it does. We must take them at their word, or enter this Unity from which there is no coming back to find out for sure. What if none of it is true? What if it is all some kind of trick? Or perhaps even worse. What if it is true, and none of us ever sees the others again?
We need to finish what we've started. There's too much at stake to do anything else.
When we started this mission, we had no idea where it would lead. That we would lose people along the way. If we had known, would we still have been so keen to get here? Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
This is all just theory until we have all the artifacts. Let's focus on that first.
That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation as long as possible. But you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the artifacts falling into any other hands. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Is she with us? I don't think she's with us.
The lodge feels
Are you ready to head back
a
out?
little colder than it used to. Finally, I've been waiting.
Good, she doesn't hate us anymore.
Home's got a sanctity. Hard to fix once it's broken.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
So, we need a new ship. We need to kill time.
Problem?
But we're not over encumbered. So there's no reason to go to Jemison Mercantile. We do need to go to Reliant Medical, though, and get more med packs. I keep forgetting to do that. Whoa, where? I thought she was behind me.
Hi. How you doing?
I don't even know where Reliant Medical is.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Let's go to the commercial district and give the news of, I don't know, whatever recently happened. There was something that popped up that said to tell it to the news network. So we could do that for some quick experience. I like this game, but it also like makes me for some reason want to play Skyrim again. Like just crouching with the bow and being stealthy. But no, I'd much rather be playing this though. Hey lady.
You have another story? My source is back. Here to report.
I
anything
am
else?
glad there is still a reliable
Captain
source of
Petrov's
news
ship's
in
the
such
scow was
systems.
robbed.
It often travels
I
significantly
already interviewed an
slower.
ex-pirate about the robbery. But she was as reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there?
That's not really relevant, but I was there.
Well then, let's continue, Mr. Not Really Relevant. Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an eccentric. What was your impression of him?
He was a hoarder and liked to collect anything strange or unusual.
I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it?
Beats me. I got out of there as quick as I could. A giant golden statue of a giraffe.
I don't blame you. Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination.
Why do you want it to be true?
You mean besides the ratings? I just want to live in a galaxy where eccentric millionaires have out-of-control zoos. But, just give it to me straight. Zoo. Fact or fiction?
Don't believe everything you hear.
I knew it was too good to be true. Oh well. This is just a plain old good story. Check the newsfeed for it later. And here's your payment. You have that look in your eye. What's the scoop?
What stories are you working on right now?
I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
I'd be willing to do the interviews for you.
Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great.
Consider it done.
Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the medbay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
That's like a side mission I could do on my own time, maybe, or we could do when we're really bored. So what do we want to focus on now? First to fight, first to die? Go back to the Freestar Ranger stuff? Travel to Arcturus? That's right, we were investigating...
Always a satisfying moment.
What? Uh-oh. Got you, you son of a crumb. The first Wendigo. Stop shooting me. Alright. Now, what were we doing? We were landing on the planet, right? What is this? Oh, there's more? Level 22.
Weapons hot.
We could always try to board one of them. We gotta survive this somehow. We're not doing that great, but we are doing alright at the same time. What? How are you destroying me? Stop it. Stop it. Just get into view. Alright, we got you now. Oh, we almost have them. Oh. Good riddance. I've spent so much time on this. I just keep dying. Dying and dying. I had to board the enemy ships. I think we're finally done. We can land on the planet now. They just kept sending more ships. And like I'd be defeated from the last wave. So that I just didn't stand a chance. I had to dock on a couple of them and take them out hand-by-hand combat. That was like 40 minutes, man. Alright, our ship is a little bit bruised and battered, but we made it. Chlorine. Freestar Mech Factory.
Leave it to humans to find inventive new ways to kill each other. Once they realize these mechs were a step too far.
Are we gonna have to fight robots now or something?
Whoever laid claim to this place seems to be long gone.
Well, don't stand in the fire next time, you dope. Sure would be nice if they'd stop.
Gonna take more than that! Curse you!
What the heck, man?
This is Paxton Hull, commanding officer of the 1st. Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a lone deputy out here. But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside.
Oh yeah? Keep your eyes peeled for that.
You're not walking out of here.
Pain tolerance went up. Or we completed the challenge, actually. We gotta level it up again. I cannot steady this thing. It's like the breathing effect. It's making it go all over. There we go.
Did they have anything of value?
Some ammo. We're gonna be over encumbered again pretty soon. But there's a lot of good stuff worth selling. Only elevator exit key can unlock.
man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
You like that stealth with the urban eagle that we customized ourselves? With the short suppressor on it? Ah, crap. I thought I could get another stealth kill, but... Still like working on the pistol stuff, though.
To how devastating the war was, how determined both sides were to claim victory. Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Oh, I'm taking everything. I don't care. We will have... Hey! Ooh, look at this! Expert level, I don't feel like messing with it. What is that in there anyway? Light ammo, and it looks like a solstice. We don't need that. We already have an advanced solstice. But we should probably heal. All the way at the bottom. See, I select the stolen one and it takes one away from the non-stolen ones. That bothers me. I want them to fix that. Defeat Paxton Hole, defeat the first mercenaries. We finally made it to the end. Trying to be stealthy, but it's not working out too well.
We're the best there is. It's not the best you can do.
Someone or something
Ow! I'm on fire!
You've got no idea who you're messing with.
Rush them. Ah, this was stupid. I just took a lot of damage. I'm on fire again. Dying. Dying. There's a turret right here. We gotta select those trauma packs again, all the way at the bottom of the list. And they don't let me use the stolen ones. I think this is the most guards we've ever faced. Paxton Hole, there he is. He's dead. Except he won't die. That's it. Talk to Paxton Hall. Alright, let's go end this mission.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them. If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis.
Still reliving the glory days. You're pathetic.
What the hell would you know about glory? That badge gives you power under the law, but it doesn't give you the right to question what I sacrificed for the glory of the Freestar Collective. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us even when victory was within our grasp.
Do not assume you know what others have or have not experienced. And none of it gives you the right to take innocent lives.
You don't know me, so don't preach to me about what I do or don't have the right to do.
You think hurting innocent people will avenge your fallen soldiers?
Innocent? Nobody is innocent while they allow corrupt leaders to take control. The Freestar Collective has lost its way. The dream that we fought for died a long time ago.
Who hired the first to seize
You
farmland?
really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now.
I can handle whatever you have to say.
We'll see about that. Not long after I started the First, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so we agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space.
And you accepted the contract. Yeah. These are weird choices.
Sure I did. The money was good, but the payback was the real reward.
If I could avenge my men, make some credits, and eventually expose a member of the council, well, that, my friend, is my definition of justice.
Was it worth it, Hull? Did you really accomplish anything?
You think I've lost? Is that it? I haven't lost. You go find Ron Hope and tell him what I've told you. Then you can deal out whatever justice you see fit. You do your job, and I get one last piece of vengeance against the council.
What he wants does not matter. They should both face justice.
I'm bringing you in.
Don't bother.
Be ready for another fight.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
Jeez, he almost got me.
Or throw away.
Elevator exit key. Alright, so we're just going back to the ship now. I'm assuming he gave us something like details of the arrangement or something? Oh man, we're hurting bad. I just hate having to pause and use the trauma packs. Hey! Permanently increased carrying capacity. Okay, I sold what I could. We're still over encumbered though. And we are approaching Ron Hope.
It would be advisable to vacate this area.
To finally, I guess, expose him or tell him that this guy exposed him.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas, and you met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
We may need a persuasion boost. I just never know when it's going to pop up, so I always anticipate it.
Jackasses on line A are going to be the death of me.
Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust
you want the ship
you're
out
here
yourself.
with good news.
I learned something very... Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but we need to talk. Not good news for you. We need to talk.
Of course. What have you learned?
I'm afraid Paxton Hall has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective.
Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
Show Slate. I have evidence that you hired the first to seize farms.
That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose This is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Tell me everything. I'm sure you had a good reason. Start talking, you traitorous bastard. Tell me everything, I guess.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
Go on. So you use unwitting farmers to transform the soil.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
You sit on the Council of Governors. You betrayed the very people you are supposed to represent.
I wish there'd been another way. But I had to play the hand I was dealt.
The first one seems best here. You destroyed lives to turn a profit. Nah, we'll do the first one.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job. And more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
That's not enough. And the people your hired muscle killed, what about them? Yeah, either of those two, I guess.
You're right, yeah. Those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from HopeTech.
They might not be so keen to purchase a ship built with the blood of their compatriots.
With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
20,000 credits, whoa. No, that's not the right thing to do. How about I give you a funeral? You're gonna turn yourself in and I'll be telling the Marshal everything.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Like you made those farmers suffer?
But on a much larger scale. Yes.
I want justice.
Justice can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You have overestimated your position, Mr. Hope.
Oh, I don't want to keep his thing secret. Bribes and threats aren't going to work on me. If you refuse to come quietly, I'll have to use force. That's like the... I don't know.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank, declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal!
Well, can't say we didn't try. I wanted to kill him anyway. Because he was like, you're nothing. Hey, Andreja. Where's everybody else? Cosette. She was the one that, came in and said we had to go to Neon. Alright, so we gotta talk to Birgit. I keep wanting to think, I keep thinking it says Bridget. Because it's more common of a name than Birgit.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
He cared about the people loyal to him, but nobody else. He was a greedy bastard who put on a friendly face.
No, you're wrong. That's not all he was. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
It doesn't justify what he did.
No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... You killed him.
I didn't want to kill him. Well, actually, I kind of did, but...
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
There must be a second in command.
That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. find a path forward.
Talk to Marshal Blake. Do I dare?
I do not wish to judge, but I doubt you truly need to be carrying all of that.
We're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
It was their hideout, but I took care of them. More like a mass grave now.
Damn, you've got guts of steel. Did you find out why the First was taking over farms?
Ron Hope hired the First to grab farmland.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
Yeah, that whole fertilizer thing. Some crap about fertilizer. I didn't really understand. Yeah, I guess we should say the...
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
We got a slate. Instructions to Paxton Hall.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
He and his men attacked me. He didn't survive the confrontation. I hoped he'd turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the Marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger?
Yeah.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Freestar Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
All right.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
You should try filling those here. It's brewed in the city and...
Is that the end of the quest line? Whoa, whoa, what's going on? You've been granted your very own Star Eagle class starship with no registration fee required. Does that have a 21 light year jump thing? Ranger spacesuit, Ranger space helmet, credits, Ranger power pack, the hammer falls.
Helga says I spent too
Justifier added, Ranger dual wear added.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
We gotta check out the new ship,
there.
man. I sold what I could, but we're still over encumbered because everybody's running out of credits. I took up too much stuff. Let's see. Did we get a Ranger or something? All that Ranger stuff popped up. Yeah, I see. I didn't sell any of this stuff yet. The first officer crap I've been picking up. Ranger dual wear. Oh, there we go. It's not that good, though. Well, there you go. Deputy to Ranger. Although, you know, I don't know what physical energy and EM actually means. I just kind of look for them all to be high up. So, this is a very long episode. I might have to trim it down somehow.
Ranger?
We are a Ranger now, and we have a ship. And we have to see if it's enough to go to the new artifacts. We need a ship with a grav jump of 21 light years or higher. And that would be awesome if this free ship...
Hey, what can I do for you? Anything I can help you with?
Well, let me see what ships you have for sale.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Watchdog 2. Hey, Watch Dogs 2. That Let's Play is coming. Ranger. These have the light year speed. They're expensive, though. Holy crap. Different ships than the ones in Jemison, though. I would want one with a lot of cargo space. Wait, let me see my ships.
How about it?
Ecliptic Bayonet, Frontier, Star Eagle. Oh, it's only 16 light years. It's not enough to jump to the new artifacts. Oh, wow, the Frontier was better than the Bayonet that we've been using this whole time. Well, it's our home ship now. It's got a lot of cargo capacity compared to what we've had. Yeah. We're definitely good on cargo space now. It's kind of a crazy ship. It's so much bigger than what we're used to. Let's go check it out. That's kind of cool, though, that completing the faction thing gives you a ship. Star Eagle. Chunks apple package.
I would prefer that we both remain light on our feet. You never know what could happen.
Yeah, we'll go to Jemison after this and sell some more of the stuff. Try to get our weight down. Well, I can just do that on my own time, though. Healing. This reminds me of that ship we had to board before that, we had to fix all the parts, remember? This thing is huge. Look at this. Weapons rack and everything. Exterminator modified mag shot. Hey. Don't mind if I do. I like these pistols. We gotta work on the pistol certification thing. What is this? Yeah, I don't think much of the food. The food is kind of just a waste of space. It heals so little compared to the med packs and stuff. I think on a second playthrough I'd just sell the food and work on the commerce skill. And use the credits to buy med packs. Maybe playing as a chef, food has more of a benefit to it, I don't know. This ship is huge. I kind of liked the little one. I'd like to build my own ship at some point. Well, either way, we still gotta buy a new one. This one doesn't have enough jump to it. Corner bathroom. Navigation console. What does that do? Head pack. Heck yeah. Still gotta buy more though. Anyway, I'm just not saying anything and exploring the ship. This episode sucks. Sorry. It's so long and like I'm not even saying anything interesting. I'll see what I could do to trim it down, but I don't know. Where's the cockpit? Emergency kit? I don't know what the emergency kit does compared to the trauma pack and stuff. There we go. Whoa, check this thing out. Well, I think it's safe to say we've upgraded. Got a captain's locker and everything, but alright, that's enough of this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you're still enjoying this, and I will see you next time. Take care.